behind him. Peter With's goal is just a few seconds away now from getting the European Cup for Aston Villa, and the Villa fans are beginning to celebrate, but it's a little too early yet. The referee is looking at his watch. 5 successive seasons English clubs have won the European Cup, and Villa now a matter of seconds away from making it number 6. No, the whistle had gone, a free kick had been given. I think it must have been a handball there by Cowans. We played nearly 45 seconds of time added on. They're squirming and screaming on the bench. And he's done it! Villa have won the European Cup! Peter With's goal has brought the European Cup to England again. Marvellous scenes of enjoyment on the Villa Park terraces. Peter With's goal. Well, Roy McLaren, the coach, Peter With, the goal scorer, the hugs and the smiles, and Tony Barton. Well, it's not Tony Barton, but Tony Barton, who's been a manager of Villa for less than 2 months, taking a side that had been built with care over the years by Ron Saunders, has won the European Cup for Aston Villa, and Peter With is beside himself with joy. What a shot in the arm for British football again. Bob Paisley's Liverpool did it 3 times. Brian Clough's Nottingham Forest has done it twice. And now there we've had a glimpse of Tony Barton. And what about that number 16, 23-year-old Nigel Spink? Only his second first-team game. He's plunged into a European Cup final. He brings off a handful of absolutely brilliant saves. And he gets a beautiful gold medal now as his reward. Well, this was the crucial moment. I think that's what we're going to see again. Tony Morley did some great work after Gary Shaw had fed him there. He turned the defender one way, he turned him another, and With all the time is waiting patiently at the far post. Here he comes, off the post, a goal that wins the European Cup. The Bayern players, while this jubilation is going on, are sitting in the centre circle, absolutely shattered. From another angle, and what a sweet sight it must be for all English football fans. Peter With, homing in on that pass. Tony Barton,
Alan, what about that? Congratulations, Alan Evans with me.
Well, I can't believe that. It's unbelievable. You know, the feeling when that final whistle went, Gary. Tingle went through my body. Tremendous, tremendous.
The goal only just went in off the post.
Well, it went in, that's the main thing. We're European champions now. We had a lot of critics saying that we'd never make it, but we've done it now, so that shut them up. I'm pleased.
And what about the start when Jimmy Rimmer had to come off? What was the problem there with his injury?
Well, he'd done that in training recently, and Nigel was an able deputy by
well,
any means.
You're the European champions. Well played. Thank you.
Gary Newbon there, Gary Newbon with Alan Evans, who I noticed had shadowed Karl-Heinz Rummenigge all night and has now got his shirt on. Well, we're waiting for the presentation of the European Cup to be made. Villa, who played and won in white, go up to receive it from Dr. Artemio Franchi, the president of UEFA. Gary Newbon.
Tony Barton, you've done it. What a story to your career.
Magnificent, Gary. They were tremendous, weren't they? Hey, we lived a bit dangerously at times, but at the end, we won, and that's the important thing for Aston Villa, Birmingham and Great Britain. Magnificent.
And you had to bring a young goalkeeper in who hadn't played in the first team for 2 years to make those saves.
What a place to make your debut. It was magnificent.
The silver trophy aloft here in Holland. Villa have done it. There were a few anxious moments, but the goal by Peter With is going to be worth a fortune to them. Kenny Swain gets a touch. Behind him, Alan Evans and Des Bremner. Those two covered every blade of grass here tonight. And Evans kept such a good close watch on Rummenigge. So the Villa sideboard is going to creak and groan under the weight of that silver cup. What a night for them. Bayern Munich, meanwhile, as you saw a little earlier, still sitting absolutely shattered. They came as favourites. They had their chances. They looked as though they might be 2 or 3 up. You can see them in the background there, still sitting absolutely shattered in that centre circle. They had their chances, and in the end it came to nothing. Brian Clough, you've been through it, you've seen your team lift that. What about Villa now?
Well, it's all set in the faces. Isn't it incredible? Just look at them. You feel happy for them. Very emotional. There's the Germans, Brian, lying down, absolutely, as you said, shattered.
Brian Clough, it's been marvellous to share a tremendous experience here in Rotterdam with you tonight. Smiles everywhere you see. Anybody in claret and blue, there's a big smile above it all that says that Aston Villa have won the European Cup. Peter With's goal, enough to beat Bayern Munich. I do so hope you've enjoyed it all at home, and it's given a shot in the arm to British soccer everywhere. Let's go back to the studio now and Dickie Davis.
Well, a proud moment for Telly Barton and, of course, for Aston Villa, and marvellously no crowd trouble at all. Let's get a reaction from you, Ron.
Well, it's absolutely marvellous, isn't it? You know, before the game, Breitner was saying that he thought that the Villa didn't play typical English style. He's been beaten tonight by a side that have displayed one of the greatest asset probably in the British game, that's guts. I mean, to be fair, if you looked at it as a technical exercise, you'd have to say that
it was against the run of play.
Well, particularly second half, I thought the Germans were streets ahead, but in terms of technique, but in terms of guts, character, and other qualities, Villa have done it all tonight.
I'm sure that Jimmy wouldn't disagree with that. Jimmy agrees.
Absolutely thrilled and delighted, Dickie. I mean, working in the Midlands as I do, we so wanted it up there because we've not had a lot to shout about this year there, and this has really put something there that we can all talk about. It's fantastic.
It was in tremendous doubt before that goal was scored, obviously, but because they hadn't really contained Rummenigge, as you suggested they had to.
Well, that's absolutely true. I mean, I think Ron's right. If you look at the game and if you played it back over 90 minutes, you'd be horrified the number of chances that Bayern had. And when you think about it, all Villa did was have the one chance, and Withy knocked it in, although I wish he wouldn't have played a 1-2 off the post.
Let's have a final word from Ron about Nigel Spink, because a very quick one.
Yeah, for me, tonight's hero. I thought him and Alan Evans epitomised the Villa's performance. You know, to come, and he probably hasn't realised he's played, you know. Tomorrow it'll dawn on him he's played in the European Cup final.
Well, tomorrow night we have another important football occasion for you, the Cup final replay. Tottenham, the holders against Queen's Park Rangers, following the extra-time 1-1 draw on Saturday. That's live for all viewers except those in Scotland and in the Yorkshire television area. So join us tomorrow night for that. It may have seemed at one point against the run of play, but an Aston Villa triumph, and we must also remember after that Peter With's goal, a marvellous, marvellous performance by Nigel Spink. The night, as Ron has said, belongs to him. We'll see you tomorrow night. From Jimmy, Ron and myself, it's good night.
And there's another good break, and he's getting Rummenigge on his way this time, with Hernes waiting in the middle, and Dernberger coming into space for the drive. No, Breitner's there, Dernberger's there, brilliant save by Spink. I thought he had gone past him, but it hadn't. Mortimer.